designed us as compartmentalized. Even when you look at a family, it's compartmentalized. A family consists of a father, a mother, children, there's grandparents, there's cousins, there's aunts, there's uncles. Every bit of it has its own part. So it's compartmentalized. So how is it that something could find its way into my worship spot? It would have to be something that I am overexerting. You know what I'm saying? I would have to be overexerting it. Which means, I'll give you an example. I'm spending an extra amount of time with it. You know what I'm saying? More time than what I need to. My God, how many times can you watch that car? Why is you looking out the window just gazing at the car? You know what I'm saying? Why is you walking by to my... You know, when you walk, what is you doing? See? So it gets into the worship. The worship. So you're sitting there just thinking all of the time, you know, oh. I remember when he said this, just how he touched me. Ooh. Now he's not there. He's at work. But it's in your mind, see? So now you're putting him in a place of worship, see? Into a place where God is supposed to be. Taking him out of his compartment, putting him into a place of worship. I can just feel his touch on me now. That's a devil touching me. It's a demon surrounding you. So, see, that's how things can get into the wrong compartment. And when things get into the wrong compartment, or get into the compartment that belongs to God, or anything out of order, gets out of order, it creates chaos. It automatically creates chaos. Because God is number one. Refuses to be anything else. He actually doesn't function well as anything else, to be honest with you. He don't. He don't function well as anything else. Even if you try to put him as number two, he doesn't function well as number two. Because he was created alpha. So all he knows is to be alpha. And he knows omega, but that's the closing of things. Which means you're going to see God in the beginning, and you're going to see him in the end. That's what that means. So if you put him as number two, he doesn't function well there because he's the number one God. It's just the same as a leader and a follower. If you put a leader behind a follower, God forbid, that is not going to work. It's going to be a fight. A bunch of chaos and confusion is what's going to be happening. If you put a follower in front of a leader, it's going to be some problems. You better put them in the right order of where they're supposed to be. So it's going to be straight chaotic if you don't do it like it's supposed to be done. We are notorious putting things into a place of worship. And I'm finna hit you with something real hard. And where we get in trouble is when we allow our minds to think that that's how we're supposed to do it. But that's my baby. I'm supposed to love my baby like that. You're not supposed to worship your baby. You are supposed to love your baby. But you're not supposed to worship your baby. Well, you know, it's just how it is. I love them, and then it gets you all discombobulated when things don't function right with it. It gets you discombobulated. I said something to my son Quinn Friday. They brought the baby out there to the trailer. They brought him in there for me to speak to him. And he was whining. Quinn told Andre, he said, pick my ball up, Andre. Pick daddy's ball up. Don't let him be down there crying. Pick my ball up, Andre. Andre ready down and pick him up. Now you crying. Quinn think I'm just as mean as I'll get out with stuff. But see, I've raised kids. And so I understand that joke ain't hurting. He'll be all right, push him down. I'm liable to walk by him and then push him down. And for real. Just liable to do that. I said, he's a boy. Raise him, I believe in boys being boys. Just like girls need to be girls. And so he picked my bud. So Auntie picks him up. Me and Quinn were talking. And I said to him, son, let me tell you something. I said, now, little baby, you see him as a cute little baby down here. Oh, you don't want to see him cry. You don't want nothing to happen to him right now, do you? I said, but I want to tell you something. I remember when you was a cute little baby. Now you and your daddy don't even talk to each other. Don't even speak. I said, I wish y'all would fix that. Contrary to what folks think. I'm not an enemy against it. I said, because I want to show you something, baby. My children will tell you I talk live to my children. I talk real talk to my children. A lot of folks hate on me. But I do what I do, and I'm good at what I do too. Because I tell you the truth. I said, look, I want you to realize something. Things have a way of showing back up on you. You think he's cute now? I said, God gonna bring it back to your remembrance. That pick my bug, auntie. Don't let my bug be crying, auntie. Pick my bug. I said, God gonna bring that back to you one day when you be saying, I can't stand that joke. He's so hard-headed. He wouldn't do da-da-da-da-da and da-da-da-da-da. See, y'all listen, I've had to get 45 years old and get a bunch of wisdom and stuff. To learn a bunch of stuff. I refuse to die stupid. I do. I refuse to die stupid. Refuse to die ignorant. I don't care if I live 40 more years. I do not want to die stupid. I don't want to die ignorant. I had to learn some things. Life has a way of coming back to your butt. It'll show back up. Everybody think that is the cutest little kid when it's a baby. But when the child grows and the disobedience start kicking in, the same thing that you love, you'll be struggling to like. And ain't nothing worse than what you reared up coming back to hurt you. That's a kick in the face. Every time my son fussy disrespects me, boy, it's something. It's something. Because I know what I gave myself to. You understand? I know what I gave myself to for them. To help them. It's a kick in the face, and I think about how he was that little boy that followed me everywhere I went. Oh, Lord, I couldn't hold a turn for him as a kid. Here was his mama. He beating at the door. I'm in the bedroom. He at the door. He always wanted to be somewhere with mama. Get grown, can't find him. Then sometimes he'll back talk his mama. See, it was that little different stuff. And because then the Lord was saying to me, he said, listen, you got to know how to, you didn't offer that back to me. You have to offer that back to me because I designed that for me. You were the vehicle I used to put him into the earth, but I designed his life for me. Purpose was given by me. You can't give him purpose. You can't give him destiny. You can want him to be something all you want him to be. How many parents have wanted their kids to be this and they were something else? Because they got to go with what purpose wants. And what purpose has called for them to do. So we've got to learn the right way of doing things. We've got to kill the Jezebel nature inside of us that wants to control and dominate. And not offer things back to God, because it's penalizing us for not offering things back to God. So I found myself having to offer first people that came my way back to God. Offer it back to God. So if you're the first in my life concerning certain things, yeah, I'm offering it. I'm offering first elders, first mentees, first assistants. I'm offering all that stuff right back to God. So that I learn the proper way and the balanced way of handling things. Because if you start off billing it wrong, it's going to be wrong. If you learn the right principle with the first, all the rest of the things will fall in line. Y'all, and power of God. If you learn it with the first. So if the marriage doesn't work out the first one, learn. Study to see what you did wrong. Yeah. You know, what did you not sacrifice? You probably didn't know to sacrifice it to the Lord. You probably didn't know because we were not taught that. So you probably did not know to sacrifice it to the Lord. Some people have children, and children become a saving grace for them because they were rejected all their life. And so now they got something that belongs to them, so now they want to hold it and keep it real tight because this belongs to me. I'm going to make sure don't nothing happen to them like what happened to me. You know, and that type of stuff. It's all different reasons as to why we do what we do, but we still cannot disregard the fact that we have to do it right. When you know better, you do better. And when you know the truth, it is the truth that makes you free. So we know the truth. We are learning the truth. We're in a series called Winning in Life. This is part 6 of it. Winning in Life. And the Lord told me to title it, Stay Safe. Stay safe. This is not the scriptures that I was going to preach. Maybe I'll get a chance to get to them. Maybe I'll do them next week. I don't know. I had to come back on another one the other week. But he told me today to encourage you, stay safe. Stay safe. Do not allow anything to remove you from your place of safety. Don't let nobody or nothing remove you from your place of safety. Don't do it. Once you have made it to a place of safety, do everything you can to keep your butt right there. Right there. Everything. Stay safe, y'all. Stay safe. Wisdom will keep you safe. If you use wisdom, it'll keep you safe. Wisdom will. Wisdom says, don't do that. Why? Because something unsafe is around the corner. So wisdom will keep us safe. So may the Spirit of the Lord endow us with wisdom at a greater level than what we have thus far. So that our eyes are open and our eyes have been enlightened with an understanding of what the Spirit of the Lord is saying to us and how He wants us to do things, how He wants us to operate in things. We've got to get back to numero uno, respecting numero uno. Because when God is first, your life exemplifies it. When God is first, your life exemplifies it. People have a form of God, and it has become an accepted norm in society. Just having a form, all you got to do is just mention God, and folks think you're all right with God. That's not so, because He said there is going to be many that say unto me, Lord, I cast out devils in your name. Lord, I lay hands on the sick and they recover in your name. Well, you need to catch the last part of that. It says in your name, because the power is in His name, but does your life live up to His name? I want my life to live up to His name. So if my life is not living up to His name, then I have